What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, former unified three-belt WBA, WBC, IBF welterweight world champion superstar boxer Errol the Truth Spence Jr. 28 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 22 big wins by way of knockout. He took to social media, and a guy that he's always rivaling, a guy that, he just simply does not like, right? There's no other way to put it. It's just a guy he just simply does not like. And that's former unified WBA, WBC welterweight world champion, superstar boxer, Keith one-time Thurman. Errol Spence just cannot stand Keith Thurman. He just can't. Right? He just can't stomach Keith Thurman. Since 2017, when Errol Spence won his title in May of 2017, when he went to the UK and beat Kell Brook for the IBF title, and Keith Thurman in March, 2 months prior, defeated Danny Swift Garcia in a unification bout. Errol Spence, they both were with the PBC. Errol Spence pushed for a unification bout that simply never, ever happened because the truth of the matter is Keith Thurman didn't want to make the fight happen. Plain and simple, right? Keith Thurman had no interest in making a fight, and he admitted that he just simply was trying to allow the fight to build up because he looked at it as his Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao type fight, right? And so with that said, the fight never took place because Keith Thurman then became extremely, extremely inactive. Since 2017, Keith Thurman has fought a total of 4 times in 8 years. Okay? Just not very active at all. Okay? And with that said, now Keith Thurman is looking to get back in the mix of things, right? And so he had a comeback fight, and now Keith Thurman is going to fight the towering Inferno, Sebastian and Fundora, October 18th. And he was supposed to fight undefeated Mexican superstar WBC junior middleweight interim title contender Vergil Ortiz Jr., who has 23 wins, no loss, no draw, 21 wins by way of knockout. But that's not happening. Now he's going to fight the towering Inferno, Sebastian Fundora. And people on Instagram and social media and on Twitter were going at Keith Thurman for ducking Vergil Ortiz, okay? And Sebastian Fundora's 23 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 15 wins by way of knockout. 6'6" with an 80-inch arm reach. I won't say that Keith Thurman is ducking Vergil Ortiz to fight Sebastian Fundora. I think that Errol Spence got wind of this before he realized and before he was made known to that Keith Thurman is going to fight Sebastian Fundora. Errol Spence clowned Keith Thurman, right? He laughed at him, right? It's typical of Keith Thurman, who is 31 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 23 wins by way of knockout at 36 years of age, 5'8" with a 69-inch arm reach. Errol Spence laughed at him, clowned him, right? The news broke and it said that, Keith Thurman has now turned down the fight with Vergil Ortiz. The fight is not happening. So Errol Spence, he laughed, right? He clowned it. And the reality is, he did it to fight Sebastian Fundora. So here's Errol Spence. As you see, they broke the news right there. And it says Keith Thurman turned down the opportunity to fight. Let me turn it this way. I think it might be better. Right? All right. Keith Thurman turned down the opportunity to fight Vergil Ortiz to fight, and Errol Spence, as you can see, Errol Spence is clowning, right? He clowns it. He laughs at it. Right? But Keith Thurman reportedly now turning down the fight against Vergil Ortiz. And so Errol Spence clowned him. But I think Errol Spence wasn't made aware that Keith Thurman, is negotiating to fight Sebastian Fundora. Okay? Because me personally, I know people sent this to me. Me personally, that's not a duck. You understand? You can't duck Vergil Ortiz to fight Sebastian Fundora. 6'6", 80-inch army, southpaw, right? That's who Errol Spence was rumored to fight, right? So, it's not a duck, in my opinion. But Errol Spence, he just don't like Keith Thurman, man. He tired of Keith Thurman, period. But what y'all think about this, man? Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. It's your boy Blue. What y'all think about Keith Thurman versus Sebastian Fundora? What y'all think about this fight? Stylistically, this is a difficult fight, man. Sebastian Fundora is almost a foot taller than Keith Thurman. He has an 11-inch arm reach advantage over Keith Thurman. He's a southpaw. He's very active. Keith Thurman has been inactive. Keith Thurman is 36 years of age. This is a very, very difficult fight for Keith Thurman. I'm actually favoring Sebastian Fundora. But what y'all think? Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. And the people like, man, Errol, when we going to see you come back? True story. Let me know what y'all think, man. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone. Peace.